computer.
You might wonder why setting up a putz and telling the story of Jesus' birth is so important to the Moravians, seen at its rising, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they had saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother. So the Christmas putz is a treasured tradition of the Moravians. It is a nativity scene, but it's really more than a nativity scene. It's many different scenes that depict the story of the Christmas story, the birth of Jesus and what follows, the annunciation to the wise men, visit of the wise men, and also the visit of the shepherds and the angels. So all of the Christmas stories displayed with tiny figurines and lights and narration. It's a tradition that started way back in the Middle Ages when folks couldn't read or write as much, but eventually became a tradition that was carried out in people's homes. Well, back in the more Victorian age, you did go putzing, so you would go from house to house and visit each other's putzes and share cookies and those kind of friendships over the holiday season. Now, some people still do that, but often people will make coming to Central's putz as part of their holiday tradition. So the tradition of making beeswax candles and having them trimmed with a red ribbon dates back to 1747. Dates back in Germany. A Moravian bishop taught a children's lesson on Christmas Eve, taught about the children the purity of the beeswax candle, and wrapped a red ribbon around to symbolize the blood of Christ.
Cut the top off, which is what you saw here. Okay, and mostly they're used here. However, Moravian College, Moravian University, excuse me. And this is it's the camaraderie of getting together at the beginning of the season to make the beeswax candles. It's the smell, it's the process, it's the getting together. And I was actually told by several people that the holiday season begins in September when they're called to do the beeswax candle.
Listen, does she like ice cream yet? Yes. Hot chocolate?
Well, I think Christmas means to me, it really is a time where we get to welcome in so many people. We get to remember that our call for hospitality means that we can show Jesus' love to the stranger. There's a part of the book of Hebrews that talks about entertaining strangers as entertaining angels unaware. So we remember that every person that walks into our door can receive the love of Jesus through the way that we love them.